the talk is all about is numbers. If you take away emotion from music, you're left with mathematics and physics. It's as simple as that. All music is numbers and maths. So the most important number in music, any of you want to guess? It's the most important number in music. It affects 4 comes into it, but
3.
no, anybody?
8.
Oh, no, it's 440. The reason it's 440 is because all orchestras and instruments in the Western world tune to A, the note of A, that is 440 vibrations a second. Okay? So it's this A, it's the A above middle C. So when you see an orchestra tuning, they're all tuned to the oboe, because the oboe in an orchestra doesn't really go out to tune, but all the other instruments can be tuned. So the oboe will give him an A, and the whole orchestra will tune to A. But it all goes back to Pythagoras. He was walking past a blacksmith shop, and he heard a blacksmith hitting a piece of metal on an anvil, and he heard this note, right? And he thought, well, that's a nice note. But there was the anvil next to him, the guy had a hammer much smaller than the other guy's hammer, and he was hitting this note. Same note, octave higher. We know it's an octave now, don't we? We wouldn't have known that if Pythagoras hadn't said, I'll invent the octave. But they have now, so we know. So you got this going on. So what he did, he couldn't understand this, so he had the scales, and he weighed the one hammer, and then he weighed the other hammer, and the little hammer was exactly half the weight of the big hammer. That's why we use the word scale in music, because Pythagoras weighed his hammers. And the 1 chord, the 6 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord, but it does add a 3 chord back to the 6 chord, and it does add a 2 chord. So Amy will sing that song, but what I'll do, so C, A minor, F and G, E minor, A minor, F and G, right? But I just tart around a bit so it sounds like I'm impressive. So, I'm only playing the 4 chords. Here's the 5 chord, 1 chord.
Tonight you're mine completely. You gave your love so sweetly.
We're going to go to a 3,
Tonight the light
up to the minor 6,
is in your
and
eyes.
go down to a 4,
Will you still love me tomorrow?
Baby Paul, very good. Are you supposed to sing this? That's how it works. I play, you sing. So go for 1 and 2. Pythagoras thought of that as well. 12 is an important number. It's 12 o'clock, it's 12 hours in a day, it's 12 hours in a night, 12 months in a year. Very important number. So you know that all the chords in the scale go up to scale like this. So in Nashville, all the top musicians go in the studio, don't know what they're going to play, right? And the guy doesn't give them a music sheet or a sheet with chords written on it. He doesn't have to. He just gives them a sheet with numbers on it. And every number, they can change keys. So if I was doing these chords, number 2, number 5, number 1. In the key of C, and the singer says, oh, I'm going to give it low. I want to sing it in the key of F. I don't have to work it out. I know the numbers in F. I go. It's the same gaps. So numbers are very important, especially in country music, because nobody uses chords.
Because I'm still
for a surprised look. After 4, Kurt will give us a surprised look. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that the perfect surprise look?
It is.
And if I did this, this is going to be nasty now. But we know something bad's going to happen. Somebody's going to die. In the film, I mean. Most countries in the Western world, we all use the same speed, but anywhere you go, it's the same pitch. So if I play the note of this, it means this is the same note, but it's higher. Now vibrates at 880. This is true story. The philosopher, the Greek philosopher, lived on an island. All the world, all the universe was massive size. But the other guy, the other blacksmith, was thinking of the piano. Some notes have got 3 strings in them. I've stuck the top of it. Chopsticks. So this note we did yesterday.